guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here with another week video. If you just watched our weekend video, we did awesome. And then we are starting off this week strong again. Definitely not like last week.
So if you're new, this is Linda. I'm Cameron. Like she mentioned, we had a good weekend last week. We sell stuff online on platforms like eBay. We buy stuff at garage sales, thrift stores, and estate sales. If you didn't see last week's video, last weekend's, you should see it. It should be the one before this. We had a crazy weekend for us, probably double what our normal goal would be for a weekend. We did that, and a lot of cool sales, a lot of cool stuff. We got some more stuff to show you today. We're going to show you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday sales, so stay tuned. Then we'll go over the numbers first, and we'll jump into what sold today.
So we came in at 14 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just around $975. So we doubled today. It was awesome.
Pretty good day. A lot of good mix of stuff here.
Making up for last week.
Yeah. And last week, when we say we didn't have the greatest week, we were about $50 to $100 short every day, which really isn't that bad for the summer. Normally I'd say that's pretty good, but then we've had days where we've gone way over. So this summer, I don't know about you guys, but let us know, this summer has been better for us than the last two have been. Yeah. On eBay. We've made more money. Last summer, Linda almost had to get a job and had an anxiety attack because things were so slow. We're like, if it doesn't get better, and luckily the fourth quarter, fall came around and it got better, but just the thought of working for her was just too much. So pray the sales continue.
I did my time.
She worked for like 3 years of her whole life.
4.5.
4.5. I've worked more since COVID than she's worked in her whole life, let alone when I worked before.
I put in a lot of hours. I was working 40 plus hours a week.
My bills are paid.
My bills are paid. They've been paid.
By me. Next. First item.
I used to pay my own.
I even paid your car off for you.
You know what? Karen's been shopping on Whatnot. So this is a Nintendo DS Lite in pink with the charger and the stylus. So it's tested, it works. Do some cleanup on it, and it sold for $75 shipped. I
paid $25 for this, I think, and that was with, I probably paid like a couple bucks in shipping because I had gotten free shipping, but I had bought a couple other things. Bought a couple other things. Bought them. Anyways, with these DS Lites, look at the solds, because you'll see solds for this at $55 shipped, a bunch of them, $60 shipped. I looked and I'm like, wait a second, there's some ones that sell for $75, $80 shipped with just a regular DS working. So I just listed mine a little higher and it sold. Mine's in pretty good shape. So I recommend, if you're looking at the system, some people might be just taking those first couple listings at 55 and listing theirs, which it will sell. But I squeezed an extra 20 bucks just by listing, and it only took like a week to sell. So still pretty quick. Next
up, we have a lot of bicycle and other brand playing cards. There's a lot of 16 of them. Some of them are like limited edition. Some of them are just cool looking.
Some are sealed too. There's like 6 sealed ones. There's not just bicycle though. There's
other in there, yeah.
They have cool little deck pack like boxes though. Got them all for 10 bucks at a garage sale.
And so for $60 shipped.
That was pretty cool.
Then Cameron bought
You know who these are from? You know who these are from.
His lady?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Not like his lady. It's the lady he buys from.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Karen bought a bunch of hairnets. We got 4 back boxes like this. 4 or 5 boxes.
4, I think.
I think 4 in total.
There's 1, 2. There's 3 up there, and then this one.
And we already sold one.
We didn't. No, we didn't. I didn't sell one.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The first one I left over there just so it would be easier to get to.
Okay. Then 4 boxes.
Paid $3 a box.
And they're the classic lightweight dark brown just hairnets. And that box gets up for $90 shipped.
For $3, guys.
Crazy.
The lady has great stuff. So.
Then we have an Adidas Climacool tracksuit, size large, black and white, sold for $72 shipped, going eBay International.
We love selling tracksuits. We've sold Adidas, Nike, Reebok, even like lesser brands. If it's like a 90s style tracksuit and it's in a good size and it's good color, people buy them. So I like to pick them up. We sold a couple now for over $50 a piece. Yeah. So
next up, vintage Sunbeam Mixmaster. This is just the mixer head. Motor sold for $27.
Doesn't sell for a whole lot, but it is pretty easy to pack. It's not really that big, but it's just, we parted out to make a few extra bucks.
Then from Camp 2025, a lot of, well, there's 6 here. Yeah, there's 6 here. Cameron put his lot of 5.
No, a lot of 5 because there's only 5 by Dr. Greer.
Stephen Greer.
And there's 1 by someone else. I didn't realize when I bought them all that his was here. So I just put 5 Dr. Greer because people seem to be looking for his stuff, and I added the extra one in. So that's the reasoning.
But that was sold for $60 shipped.
And we're in these for $2 a piece, so $12. So pretty good deal.
Next up, we got a vintage lot of 7 Fontanini Heirloom Collection things. What are they?
They're like
Little statuettes.
Yeah, they kind of go like Fontanini makes like a lot of. They have like a nativity set and different stuff you can add to make like a little scene.
Fancy.
Yeah, these are the 5-inch ones. I forgot what it was. There's 2 different sizes, which I didn't know at first, but Linda found that out with a question. I got all these, I think, for $20, maybe 25, 30, I don't know.
And they sold for $99 shipped.
Yes, so that was good.
Then, out of our $1,200 tool buy, there's a Sunon AL12 bushing expander.
I'm not gonna
Everyone
take
knows what those are.
Yeah, these are from our tool. This is just,
it's the tool, guys.
what a blessing that tool buy was for us years ago.
And that piece sold for $180 shipped.
I spent $1,200 on all the tools. And that was the same guy we bought all the manuals from. So God bless him. He was amazing.
Not the first manual buy.
My first manual buy was on my birthday, Memorial Day weekend, and it was wonderful too. Loaded up my little car. So much manuals. The car was just twice, but. And it was a company car, and it was a little bit smaller, but I filled that thing up, and it was just barely going. What a good time. And then our whole garage was full of manuals, and Linda hated it, but we made a lot of money.
Then a $250 DVD and video game buy at The Flash, complete 8th season, sold for $12 shipped.
Yes.
Then from our local interview, we got Brooks and Dunn Greatest Hits, sold for $17 shipped.
This was cool because I found it in like the kitchen section of Angelview. I'm like, was someone hiding it? Because guess what? I found it, and I kept it. And it was a good buy. I was looking through the kitchen stuff and all.
I don't think they were hiding it.
Well, they left it there, and it was a good deal.
Then Disneyland. This is the 1987 souvenir guide.
Pretty cool.
Kodak on the back.
Yeah, like
because
Kodak.
That's who used to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a vintage 80s brochure. That's what it used to look like. Obviously, it don't look like that anymore. Cameron got a couple of those, and that one sold for $14 shipped.
That's pretty cool.
Then we have a LA Lakers 1985 World Champions patch. Sold for $18 shipped.
I paid $10 for 20 or 30 of those. I don't know.
Then we have a vintage Vietnam era sateen U.S. military shirt and pants set.
Yeah, Army.
And that sold for $90 shipped, going eBay International.
That's our second one to sell. We went them for $15 a piece. I got
both tracksuits are going eBay International.
Well, that's not a tracksuit. It's a military jacket.
Suits, whatever.
It's totally different.
No,
that's
because it's got pants.
I have pants.
It's a set. It's
okay. It's clothing sets, we'll say.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Whatever. You called it a costume.
No, I put that in there in case someone wanted to buy it for a costume. I know it's not a costume.
Last but not least, we have a Drive medical hand control thing. It's a 7-pin connector, sold for $37 and some change.
$5.
No idea what that is.
It goes to, I think, like a little like a wheel, like maybe like a remote. What are they called? Wheelchair? Something like remote control? I don't know. Or some kind of health thing. Who knows? Looked up the model number, and that's where we ended up. That's all we got, guys. Great day. Great start to the week. Stay tuned. Let's see how Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday do. Hey, guys. Back with sales for Tuesday. We actually had the power go out on us last night, and we were going to pack our orders, and so we couldn't pull anything or pack anything and ship. And it was out all the way into the next morning, so there was maintenance being done. That's why it's just me. I'm on my lunch break now for work. I gotta get all this packed up and out of here and then get back to work. So kind of a busy day thanks to the power being out. But we did sell 12 items on Tuesday for $444. Some pretty cool stuff here, so let's get into it. First item is these New Balances. They sold for $40 shipped. I forgot the actual model, but they sold international too. Had them up for a while, so those are pretty good. Sold a Hitachi rice maker. This is the automatic food steamer rice maker. Got the model number if I can see. RD405P in case you're looking at home. That's what it kind of looks like. Very clean inside. Not even sure how much it was used. I think I paid $5 or $10 for this, and it sold for $70 shipped. I sell these rice makers. Every time I get them, they do sell. They aren't the fastest seller, but I'll usually try to have 1 or 2 in my inventory because they will sell. If I find a bunch, I might leave one if one's kind of not in perfect condition or whatever, just because I don't want to have a ton of them lying around. But they do sell for us, so that was pretty good, and they're pretty easy to ship. Just basically in a, I think it's a 12 by 12 box that goes in, then I cut the top down. This was probably the craziest sale. I'm surprised someone paid this much. This is a Lassen Volcanic National Park in California. It's like a little guidebook, so to speak, an older one. I think it's from like the 40s or 50s or something is what it said. But this sold for $50 shipped. It came in a big box of maps and like guides and stuff for different places in California, and also like maps and stuff from National Geographic. It was in a whole shoebox for like $15, and this was in there with some other stuff. We've already made plenty of money on it, and this piece sold for $50. I listed it high and it sold, which is cool. My wife bought these Monster Jam headphones for kids here. They were like $3, sold for $20 shipped, so that was they're pretty light, but she was happy about that. She got them at the thrift store the other day. And then we sold a shark piece here. I have to clean it up because it's in here. There was a dustbin in here that got dirty. We already sold it and it leaked more dust out. It kind of like fell out of it, so I have to clean that up. But that piece sold for like $10, not a whole lot. We sold a Jack LaLanne or Lalani, whatever, juicer. This is the pusher. This piece sold for $19. Should have paid $3 for the whole juicer. I sold this for $19. If you stay tuned for Wednesday sales next, you'll see another piece that sold, because that already sold today, which is great. Sold a Sony remote for $12. Little DVD video combo there. These are some Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they're like, what are they, like little elves or what? I don't know. Fairy looking things. There's 3 of them. Kind of all of them in there. Got these for $2 a piece, so we're in them for $6, and they sold for $77 shipped. They are from Hobby Lobby. They're in pretty good shape. Just picked them up because they look kind of weird actually, and they sold. Sold a polo. You can't really see it. It's in here, but it's a polo Ralph Lauren towel, like a beach towel. It's got the big polo logo on it. Paid $5, and it sold for $36 shipped. So that was cool. This is Olympus Trip 01. So you can't really see it, but Trip 201, sorry, Olympus Trip 201 35mm camera. I got this in an auction. There were 4 cameras for no one bid on it. I bid $10 plus I think $10 to ship it, and got them all for $20. And this one sold for $35 shipped by itself. They were untested, but they looked to be in great shape. And when I got them, they were basically perfect condition. I said no scratches, nothing. I have another one I listed for around 35 or 40. And then I had a couple more that I still need to test. I had to get new bat. They took a specific battery I didn't have. So either way, this one sold for $35 and it sold in about a week. I do have a ghost flag here from my Halloween flags I bought for $30 for like a whole collection of them. A lot of duplicates in there too. This ghost one with the cat and the bat and the pumpkin sold for $18 shipped. Linda's bought these before. I've picked them up. We just love selling them. Something about them just reminds me of being a kid and seeing these flags up, so I like people buying them. We don't make a ton on every one. This one was a pretty good sale for $18. Some of them will go for like $13. We get them for $1 or 50 cents or something like that. Usually you look for ones with great graphics on them. And then lastly, the last sale is, I knocked it over, is a I knocked over the paper with it, is a security blanket. It's got like a little lion on it, I think, and it's red. These security blankets for kids, some people call them something else too, I forgot. But usually security blanket is the word. Some of them sell really well. There's certain ones that go for like $30-40. This one sold for like $15. I got it in a big bundle of plush that I had gotten. So that is it. I gotta get this packed up. Sorry to be quick, but we'll be back in a second with what sells on Wednesday. Back with sales for Wednesday. Linda is back. How do we do? Well, first of all, we have power and AC, so that is good.
It was bad last night, guys.
And the kids were not happy. Our 7-year-old woke up crying because it was too.
He sleeps really, really hot for some reason, and so for him it was extremely hot, and so I got an ice pack and I put it in his pillowcase, and then had him lay on it so that it, because like if you put it right here, it'll cool your whole body within 5 minutes, kind of thing. So he slept on an ice pack to keep him cool.
But then he woke up screaming because it was dark, because his night light wasn't on, because it was dark, because there was no lights anewhere, not our house, not the neighbor's house.
Cameron must have got that one because I didn't get the dark one.
So I
got the hot one.
And he goes, "Dad, I'm scared. come here." I came, and it was dark. I was like, "Man, this is dark."
No, it was it's pitch black.
So I went in there, and then I got him, and then he laid in our bed because he's like, "I'm just really scared. I can't go to sleep." So yeah. It all worked out. Luckily, they said it was going to be back at 5. It came at like 5:45, I think.
Yeah, because I got up with our littlest dog, Nala, because she gets up at that time to go potty. And, yeah, I was like, I looked and I was like, my phone is still not charging. It's 5:45. Said it was supposed to be on at 5. And so...
Then it clicked on,
Then, yeah, I got up and I put her out and I walked back to the room. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And then it clicked back on. And then, of course, everything that we didn't... I tried to check all my light switches and turn them off before I went to bed. but all my smart lights were not. They were still on the program that they were supposed to be on, and so all my smart lights came on. So I had to turn all of those off. So super great.
It worked out. At least we got air now, but hopefully we'll sleep better.
Yes.
As we do that, our family.
Hot sleepers.
Yeah, we all sleep very hot, and we keep the air like super cold.
Yeah.
So anyways, how do we do?
Not good. We came in at 10 sales across, not 10.
Well.
9 sales. 9 sales across 2 of our platforms, for just under $340.
Not too bad. A little bit below goal, but we're happy with it. And plus another platform came through.
Yeah. I also have 2 offers out on, another platform, so if those do come through tonight, they would put us at the goal, but we'll see. But starting off on Poshmark, we had this pair of Doc Martens. They're the V Blairs in black. There they are in the vegan leather, and those did sell for $60 plus the buyer paid shipping. We had them
70
for $70 over on eBay, so minus like shipping and stuff, we're about at the same.
I paid $25 for them. Paid up from, but they were brand new from our neighbor. So that was good.
Nice. Then we go over to eBay. We start with a big pink bunny. It is not Easter, not even close. This is a Hopster pink rabbit. It's a dandy animal, and it sold for $34 shipped, going eBay International.
I've always heard that these big plushies sell. These bunny rabbit ones. There's a certain one that sells, I don't know if it's Hopster or whatever, but that sells really well. So I got 2 the other day for $3, I think, for both of them. This is the first one to sell. So, plus it's a plush, which I'm happy to sell plush all the time. I mean, get rid of the ones we have, I should say.
Yeah. Then Ernest Goes to Camp on Blu-ray. You guys saw we sold the 4-pack Ernest one the other day.
The last one we sold was not the 4-pack. We've sold a 4-pack before, but this
what was the last one? No, it was something else.
Goes to Jail. Mm-hmm.
Was it Jail?
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seal Blu-ray, $3 a piece for each of them.
And this one's over $30 shipped.
Very nice.
Yep. Then we have another one of our dog pieces. It's an Arcadia Trail High Visibility Flotation Aid, size extra large, sold for $27 shipped.
They're super light. Lyndon puts them like a bubble mailer or something like that, poly mailer or whatever, and they do pretty well. We've sold, actually, mostly dog stuff has been those flotation. I thought they wouldn't sell as fast, but they've sold the fastest.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Then off of Jack LaLanne's Power Juicer, we have the original,
like a pulp bucket, I think.
Is it the pulp bucket? Yeah, it's just a replacement bin. So, and that sold for $27 shipped.
Paid $3 for that. We sold the pusher yesterday for $18, and this one for that whatever, 20 something. We have the little blades and basket to go.
Cool. Then Netgear Nighthawk from Camp 2025, sold for $25 shipped.
Paid $5 for that. We had 2. One was sealed, and then that one. So.
Yeah. Then for about 2 pieces, we have a Nissan hold down bolt and a Nissan battery hold down bolt.
This is the same thing, just 2 different versions. Interestingly enough, we sold 2 tie down bolts separately, like different bolts, to another time as a same buyer bought 2. So I don't know if they're buying them to see which one would work for theirs, or if they just do a lot of battery work, but we sold 2 of them.
And that pair sold for $32 and some change.
That was nice.
Then out of a CD25 buy, we have TLC 3 CD lot, Creep, Fan Mail, and Self-Titled, sold for $13 and some change, going eBay International.
Not a whole lot.
Last but not least, Bride of the Monster on DVD sealed, sold for $14 shipped.
Yeah, we sold 2 of these so far, paid $2 a piece. The guy had a whole box of them, so if I go back, I'll probably grab some more because they've been selling. So that's everything we got. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back in a second with what sells on Thursday. And I did find a security blanket, by the way. That's what it looks like. Hey guys, back with sales for Thursday, final day of the week here, just me. Quite a bit of sales, a decent amount, but not enough dollars. We sold 12 items for $330 here. There are some cool things, but again, just not as much as you would like. This is a Brainetics game that actually sold once before, and the buyer canceled the order on us. They've even paid for priority mail shipping back then, and then decided they wanted to get it from somewhere else. So we ended up just leaving it packed up. We'll go ahead and get it shipped, and that one sold for $30 shipped. I think I paid a couple bucks for that at a garage sale, so happy to get rid of that. Here's an Elvis DVD. Got $13 for that one. It is sealed. I think it was $1 or $2. Spawn figure. This one was free. Spawn figure right here. This one sold for $26 shipped. That was pretty good. A shifters for the PS2. I've never seen this game before. I don't know if any of you guys have who sell games. One that I've never seen. Not worth a whole lot though. Sold for $13. But it was still cool to find a game I hadn't seen. A Bullet Express. This is like a little motor drive here for a Bullet Express unit. This one sold for $25 shipped. That one also sold pretty well. Sealed DVD from our DVD and video game buy. Sold for just $10. Not a whole lot. This is from Abyssal. This little front guard here, it goes to a little Abyssal pet vacuum. I got that for free out of the trash, and this sold for $14. A little Jim Shore ornament here. It's like little nativity type scene there. This one sold for like $12 as well. It doesn't have a little hook on it or anything, but that was $1 at a garage. So I thought it looked cool. It was Jim Shore, but it didn't sell as well as I thought it would. The best sale of the day was Fruit Baskets, a manga set. It's 1 through 12. They're out of order in this packing, but these came from Salvation Army auction. I bought 3 different manga sets in one auction for about $60 shipped, and that set sold for $80. That was the first one to sell. There's another one listed for $60. I think another one listed for $50. So I think it's like $190 or something in total listing. I thought it would do a little better, but it's still pretty good. We should be able to double up, I believe. And then we have, what do we have next? Oh, a Jay and Silent Bob figure. This one was free as well from the same source. Just kind of giving us some of their old figures to get rid of. And they were going to donate them. This one sold for $27 shipped. It is rough packaging. And the next best sale is this Nico, a little battery charger and battery, brand new sealed, kind of a dead stock one. I got 3 of these for $5 a piece. This sold for $45. There is some concern because it is an old battery here, so a little bit of a concern that hopefully it'll still work and everything, but they were sealed, brand new. Got them for $5, and they sell for about $45. There's a bunch of them that have sold, so that is all we have. We got to get this packed up. Definitely not the strongest week with regard to sales, but at least we were pretty close to our goal. Had a good weekend, and hopefully we can bounce back with another good weekend this weekend. So thanks for watching.